Hey y'all, welcome to Social Therapies Live tonight. I'm super excited. We have a few friends that will be hopping on. My girl Kima, my content creator that y'all have been hearing all about from my Art Basel weekend, and the amazing Teresa Boyce, who is hosting the Dream Life Summit that I will be speaking at on Monday. So I'm really excited for both of these ladies to hop on. They should be hopping on soon. So I'm going to check in with them and we're going to get this party started. So while we're waiting, if you don't have your glass, go ahead and go get her. How y'all feeling? Happy Thursday. Y'all, I can't believe it's Friday. Like, where did this week go? And I think it was definitely a short week for me. We drove back from Art Basel on Monday. So all week I've been like a day behind. But we're here. And that's all that matters. So again, we will be late night snacks, okay? Talk to me, talk to me. That song is living rent free in my head. We're live. I need some chapstick. What a day. Hey, you. All right, hey soul friends, I am super excited. Tonight we are going live. We will be talking all things Dream Life Summit. I'll be sharing a little snip into my panel talking about identity and becoming her. We will be joined by Kima Hodge, who is an amazing content creator and AI consultant who will be talking about the shift. And then we'll be joined by the host of this amazing event, Teresa Boyce, who is just behind putting this amazing panel together. So I am waiting on them to join us. Hopefully they will be here soon and then we'll get started. But in the meantime, we're just snacking and sipping. We have one person here with us, Wednell Joseph. What questions you got for me? Teresa, hey baby. Okay, super excited. And she's here.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, hold on, what's in that mug?
Water.
Oh, okay. I need you to go get a glass. It's been a day.
I know.
Water's not enough, mama.
It's not. I'm about to go to the gas station after this.
I'm going to the gas station.
It's been got miles down and it's like, oh my, it's like they know. They
They
know
know.
when you have something
They
to do.
absolutely know.
It's like they sense it. Like, oh, you need to go do something real quick. Let me not go to sleep for an hour and just sit here and drive my fire truck up your back.
Gotta love these kids.
I swear, we do.
And we do deeply. You guys don't take that the wrong way. But if you're a mom, if you're a parent, then you know. You
You
get it.
know. You get it. You get it. Especially mamas, I swear.
Oh, well, I am super excited to have you joining me to talk about the Dream Life Summit. You are the brains behind this entire 3 day virtual conference that is all about having the audacity to go after the life you really dream of. So, let me give the people, let you give the people just a quick introduction of who you are, your background, and what sparked this conference, this summit.
Yeah, so thank you for having me. I'm Teresa Boyce, if you don't know me. I co-found Automate Your Hustle CRM with my husband, and I also own and found Becoming Her with my co-founder, Shakisha Johnson. And I help people figure out their identity so that they can scale and grow their business and have the capacity to hold something bigger than what they're currently doing. I was a single mom for the longest time, until I started dating and married my husband. I was a janitor and a bartender, and basically, the summit is my journey of where I was to where I am now, of
Mhm.
going from a broke single mom, literally less than $2,000 a month, working three different jobs, never being home. And the identity journey I had to go through to be able to become a six-figure business owner on my way to a seven-figure business owner. And the thing that really shifted me to be able to become that is my identity first. And then I had to have the systems, I had to have the structure, I know how to bring people, my customers, in through a journey and in through a process. And then I also had to learn how to live it, and not because when we started making money, I actually ended up letting a lot of that money go because I wasn't the person who could hold and be the person I needed to be at the time to hold that capacity of
Yeah.
the because when you are running a business that has a lot of customers and a lot of demand from you, and if you're not that person set up in a way where you don't want to answer your phone, where you are stressed out and you're like, oh, I'll get back to them later, and it's been a month, I let a lot of that slip away. And so I let inconsistency hold me back. I let
Ooh.
who I thought I was. I let the old version of me get into my head. I let imposter syndrome get into my head. And for me to actually get to where I'm at now, which is consistent income for 3 years in a row now, and to be able to actually say I'm wanting to grow and make more money and actually be $1 million business owner, I started with you, my Lisa. It started with, I was at her Spark event. I bought the VIP ticket, and we had a session where I told my Lisa that I felt like my husband's assistant. I felt like I was just, everyone wanted to talk to him. I felt like, again, an imposter. I wasn't confident in who I was, and you really helped me let go of that version of who I was holding on to and who I was attaching myself to. And I learned that it was okay to let that version of myself go. I learned that it was okay you said something to me, and I'm not sure if it was at the VIP day or the last time we had talked, but you told me to thank that version of you for getting you to where you are now, and say that I got this. I got this. And I have. And I really stepped into I found my confidence. I found what I wanted to do. I love automation. I love business strategy. I love talking to all my entrepreneurs and telling you and kind of coming up with great ideas and how you can get there and how you can do all the things. But before you can do all that, you have to have the identity. You have to have that mindset. You have to have that personal development aspect, because I've helped so many entrepreneurs over these last 7 years. And the one thing I can tell you, that if you don't work on that and you don't focus on that, you're going to let it go. You're going to
And
go into the start, stop cycle that doesn't let you get to where you want to be. So I don't know. I woke up from a dream. I just told Marquise I want to have the Dream Life Summit. I don't know where it came from. I really don't remember. Like, I just know one day I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do the Dream Life. I created this lead magnet, and I'm like, because I fully believe you can create your own reality. I fully believe in the power of prayer and the power of what you put out is what you get returned. I fully believe in you are not victim to your circumstances. And no matter how bad or where you're at, you have the ability to change. You just have to make the decision. And that's what the Dream Life Summit is. It's you saying, I'm making the decision. I'm stepping into a new identity. I'm going to learn these new systems, these processes, and then I'm going to learn how I can hold that bigger vision for the long term. So
it does, and it doesn't take forever.
it
Like
does not.
we
It's
met
quick.
in February, just to
Mhm.
give everyone context. This VIP day that Kima hosted was in February.
Yeah.
And this was my first time talking to Teresa. We had like maybe an hour conversation. She was one of, I'll say maybe 2 hours. She was one of three VIPs that like had each hot seat coaching sessions with me. And here she is now. It's December. And that's 8 months of the Dream Life Summit. And it didn't take her 8 months to become who she is. She had a shift. All she needed was to reframe who her identity was. And then she had to act towards that new identity. And now she's here. So it's like you became her before you became her. And that's how identity shifting actually works. You choose who you want to become, and then your actions align with that energy, and you go become that person.
100%. I fully agree with that. You have to know. I had to figure out who was seven figure Teresa. I didn't know who she was. And so I had to go on a pathway of figuring out, how does she act? How does she show up? How is she, like, when she has a vision, how does she implement it? And how fast does she do this? And
Quickly,
I know Kima was like, next year,
quickly.
I'm gonna need you to slow it down next year. We're
I'm
gonna
trying to get on your level next year. Like, I'm so excited to be a part of the Automate Your Hustle family. Next year is all gas, no brakes. And it's
all
starting
gas,
next
no
week.
brakes. All
Next
gas, no
week.
brakes.
Y'all
That's
come
what we're
find
doing.
us on Monday at the Dream Life Summit, okay? If you don't
Mhm.
have a glass yet, please go grab yours. This is after hours. Real mom life here. We were supposed to start at 9:30. These kids did not want to go to sleep, but we're here and it's perfect. And if you're here with us, thank you for joining.
Thank you for joining.
We're just talking a little bit about the Dream Life Summit and what you can expect. We'll be getting into a little bit of Art Basel and identity shifting and just those moments where you step into a version of yourself and you get a peek, just like a little glimpse of how good it can really get. And then you're able to really taste it now and go after it and make the life you want your new reality. So,
Yeah.
Kima, speaking of that, I think this is the perfect segue into what shifted for you this weekend.
A
It was more
lot
than a
shifted for
VIP
me
trip.
this weekend. Yeah, a lot shifted for me this weekend. Let me kick it back because I know that Teresa was able to kind of pick up from your coaching. Do you want to frame it? Because I know I've been a long time client, but this year was very specific in shifting me. And I can specifically say that in a lot of ways, without either one of you guys, but definitely my Lisa, your absolute guidance and ability to help me reframe where I'm at
Mm.
positioned me with the right mindset to because I was facing some heavy things driving into Miami. Some new things had hit that week, and I had to process them. I had to process them quickly, and also show up and be that person that I'm already in the process of being, but continue holding that frequency. So I kind of want to go back because the social therapy training of it all, the coaching of it all, is how I ended up identity shifting in the first place.
I I just want to say, if anyone If anyone does not work with my Lisa, I tell my Lisa this every time I talk to her. Every time I talk to my Lisa, I become a newer version of myself after the conversation. So I'm just saying, if you're not in her inbox or at the Dream Life Summit, pulling up on her talk that she is having, you have to be there. But I just had to say that.
Well, I thank you both immensely. You if you don't know, my coaching is just about, it's my experience, so I'm going to bring everything that I have lived through and not pushing that on my clients, but just pushing you to push yourselves further. Everyone knows who they want to be, everyone knows the life they want to dream, the life they want to live. The cognitive dissonance is believing whether you're worthy and deserving of it. It's
Mm,
this shift of, I want this, but you're subconsciously telling the universe that you don't deserve it, that you can't actually hold it, that you won't be able to maintain it. And so you're allowing fear to be in the driver's seat instead of allowing fear to be in the passenger seat and being like, you can't touch anything. Like, we're in the car together, we're going on the journey. I'm taking you with me. I'm not going to pretend like you don't exist, but you can't let fear be in the driver's seat. You literally have to put it in its place, either in the back seat, even in the trunk sometimes. Like, you're coming, I get it, but this is where we're going because this is who I want to be. And so sometimes you just need someone that believes in you beyond what you can see for yourself. You need someone who can pull out the light within you that's already there, that already knows, that is already whole, but just to hold your hand and to hold you accountable and to remind you of your own power and your own greatness. And honestly, I'm thankful that I've had those people, and it's allowed me to become the coach that I am now. And I truly believe anyone can shift timelines. Anyone can choose who they want to identify with, which version of themselves that they want to identify with. And it's just about doing the work. And for me, my AHA method is what has allowed me to help myself get to these levels. And it's the same framework that I take my clients through. It's all about, one, awareness. Let's be aware of who we are, of where we want to go, of what's going on. Like, let's just be aware of the situation. And then, secondly, let's accept it. Like, let's accept where we are, accept how we got here, and let's be honest. Honesty. How do we get here? What are our faults? Why am I here? And let's be brutally and radically honest with ourselves and have those hard conversations. And then lastly, now that we have the awareness, we've accepted who we are, we're honest about how we got there, let's take some new actions. Like, what are
mm.
the actions you need to take to actually be this person you want to be? If you want to make a change, how are we doing it? And we're not jumping from 0 to 100. We're going to strategically look at the entire timeline of what you need. We're going to break it down, starting from, okay, this is where we want to end up. Let's work it backwards. And I'm going to hold your hand while we get there every
I
time.
do want to pull on that because her AHA method is literally phenomenal. So if we're talking about this concept of the dream life, which this year started off very rocky for me. So to end December in a completely different place, I can speak to the identity shifting, I can speak to the inner work, I can speak to soul coaching and all the coaching because I believe it was Teresa who mentioned it, but like our environment and who is surrounding us and believes in us and pours into us has an incredibly huge impact. And these two women have really transformed the way I saw myself and what I was capable of. It's one thing to know that you are. It was Teresa. You sent me. I'm gonna key you up, but you're gonna have to tell the people. You sent me a post where you spoke about your ambition being misplaced, right?
Mhm.
So I'm one of those people as well, right? People who are highly ambitious are also people who enjoy being, a personal level of excellence. But if that's being positioned in the wrong location or in the wrong way, the wrong role, all that energy is misspent, even though the energy, the intention of being great, of contributing in big ways is there, but your location and your environment and the people around you and how you're showing up, it just matters so much. And that's I learned to understand the nuances in my life by working with my Lisa and understanding the AHA method in each of those areas for myself.
Yeah, I fully agree. I think that your community, who you are around, who you let pour into you is so important. And if you, I fully believe it's a very common saying of you're the sum total of the five closest people that you are surrounded around. And that
Absolutely.
is so true because if you're letting toxic or gossipy or backstabbing, or they're not up to any good in the fact of they're not like they're not on the same pathway as you, you can let it's like a crab in a bucket. Like they're gonna try to drag you back down. And if you're not having people that are openly pouring into you as much as you're pouring into them, they're takers, they're not givers. And or they just make you feel bad for what the journey that you're on. Um, or they're not even trying to uplift you in any type of way. They got to go. They got to go.
Yeah, you
They
have to.
or you have to put them
Yeah.
in their own little bucket. You can't like so there's I have people who are my friends. I used to talk to them every day. It's like now I'll call you at Christmas. I'll check in and see how you're doing. But the people I talk to every day and I let into my world are people I've met online, are people who some of my closest people now were strangers like a year ago. So,
Hello, like Teresa, inner circle now. Like, man, coaching coaches, coaches.
hmm
One of the best things of this year, to be brutally honest, I'm so thankful for the 8 weeks that me, you, and Nicole and Kima spent together, just really putting each other in the hot seat and being like, what do you need? How do you need it? And let's each bring our skills as various coaches
hmm
and give and pour. So super, super, super thankful. And I feel like the Dream Life Summit is the sum total of who you've become in this year. Like the
yeah,
woman who sat in front of me the very first time never would have believed that one, that she was worthy, or two, that she could step out from behind the shadow of her husband or step out from behind the identity of that single mom who worked 3 jobs, who was never with her children. And it's like, that's not even your current reality, but you're still identifying with that
mm,
version of you. And I feel like back in February, we were able to release that to allow you to move forward, to allow you to see the woman that was actually in front of you and to look yourself in the mirror, shed all of your preconceived notions about yourself or what you deserved or what you could do, and to truly check in and be like, no, what does Teresa want? And
yeah,
who am I? And who am I willing to become? Am I
yeah,
willing to do the work to become her? Because that's a whole, another level of conversation. You can dream of something all day, but what are you willing to work for?
exactly. That's the thing. It's like the stepping into that is the hard part because you can like that's why I say dream life, because you can dream all day, but if you're not wanting to bring that dream down into the life and into the reality, you're not going to get the life that you want. You have to dream it and have that vision. That's why the 3 days are literally day one is vision. You have to have that vision. Day two is then build it. How do we now create the thing that we want to have? And then three is live it. And so if you can't have any piece of the dream life of the life that you want to have without one of those pieces of it. You have to have all of them. And so, because if you're building something but you're not living in it, and it goes back into inconsistency and showing up and being that person every single day, then you're going to let that dream go and slip through your fingers. But you have to have all three of those pieces. And I think that you can get, because I was really ambitious when I first started my entrepreneurial journey 7 years ago. I did a whole event by myself called the New Year, New Me. It was all around identity shifting in 2022. But then, or at the beginning, it was 2021 going into 2022. And then we ended up doing Automate Your Hustle. And then it's like my vision shifted and I had lost myself. And I think a lot of people and women as well can understand of like, maybe and like I sent to Kima as well, it's like maybe you have ambition or you had ambition and you lost it along the way, or it went into maybe you started dating someone and went to someone else's dream or your kids' life or all of these things. So it's like, where is it? And I had to find it again. And that's the one thing I can say that my Lisa did for me is that it was there, just buried down in there. And my Lisa came in and shook things up of like, hey, you know, let's find it, And it's like I had to let go And I think that's why. I think also we have ambition. We want a vision for ourselves, but we are scared. I held myself back. So when I had created that event back in 2022, I really played small. And then it was easier to hide behind, Marquise, my husband. And it was easier to do something that I wasn't stepping into my full power. I was okay, I'm just helping him create a business, not owning it, right? And so when what you did is really help bring out something that I had lost. And that's what I mean, I don't want to start crying, but that's like if anything I want from Dream Life is that there's so many women out there, men or women, it's like you have ambition. We aren't put onto this world without a purpose, but the world tells us sometimes what we're going to be and what we're going to do. And Dream Life is to spark that vision that you have for yourself that probably got lost along the way, or you had to shove it down because life be life, and sometimes, and mom
Mhm.
life be life, and all of the lives live. And so it's like that's what this is. It's telling you that you can create that, you can do it. Because if I can do it, you can do it. Because shoot, this is.
No,
I
but to
love.
that point, I love that. Like I say this to anyone all the time. Had I
Mhm.
not built a business before I became a mother, I would truly doubt my own belief in myself to be able to do it. Like if
Mhm.
I didn't know it's like you've done it before, you could do it again, I would be like, I just can't. I would really believe that. And it's taken me just going back to a part of that version of myself who, yeah, we could grind from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., really till 1, 2, 3 in the morning, undisturbed, and get it done and build it from scratch. You don't have that same time.
No,
So also the reality of you building a business, yes, it's possible, but you're doing it in a completely different way than you did the first time. You have a
Mhm.
completely different set of responsibilities. So
No,
you do have to move different. And
exactly.
so I love helping women realize you absolutely can, but what's the new framework? What are the new capacity limits in which you can do it? And let's be real about the time it's going to take. I know you've talked to me about before just about building a business and it takes 7 years. And every time you start and stop and start and stop, you're restarting the clock instead of just committing to getting through the hard couple years. Like those first 3 to 5 years are hard. Most businesses don't survive the first 5 years, let alone shift and restart and still choose, to be in this game of entrepreneurship, and whatever that looks like. So it really is this idea of identity and belief, and it does take a level of insanity to just believe that everything's gonna work out when nothing in your life is saying it will. Whether
Mhm.
it's your family, whether it's your bank account, whether it is your own belief, like everything is lacking.
Mhm.
You gotta have a level of you like it's gotta work. It's gonna work out. Something's gonna shake.
You
You have
have
to
to.
be a little. You have to be audaciously insane. You really do. You
100.
really do.
You have to. You have to go after. If your bank account isn't where you need it to be, and if you don't have the people, the support system around you that you need to have, you better believe in yourself that you're about to go make it work, because no one else is going to do it for
One
you.
way or the other.
You have to just know. Again, it goes into identity. You have to know, and you have to become the person who just does not stop. And like you said, you have to be just insane in the fact that I told my daughter today, I said, look, in 5 years, Dream Life Summit is going to be filling out arenas. I'm going to be the next Tony Robbins, but I'm going to be Teresa Boyce because, I'm
I can't
Teresa.
wait to be on stage, sis. Okay, just
Oh,
let me
believe
let me
me.
know where you're slotting me in. I'll be there.
I already have people asking me, is this going to be an in-person event? I'm like, December 2026 in person. Like it
Let's
just
do it.
is. And if you're not coming, like people think I'm crazy or they're like, how do you have so much confidence in the fact that you're going to be $1 million business? And because if I don't have that, if what is it in the Bible that says that God's going to give you the belief of a mustard seed? And if I can't believe in myself and believe that I'm going to achieve the goals that I want to achieve, who else is going to do it?
Why would anyone else buy into your vision if you don't even believe in your vision?
Exactly,
There is no
exactly.
way Kima would have driven with me to Miami
Hmm.
if I didn't actually believe in my vision, if I wasn't audacious enough to ask, if I wasn't crazy enough to be like, it's gonna work. It has to work. It's gonna be great. You can
And I
have
want to
doubts
layer
in
what
there.
you guys are saying because I think the Dream Life Summit is set up to one spark, right? The inspiration is important, the motivation and the intention and the vision are
Hmm.
critical. You're not going anywhere, but we're also going to talk a lot about the consistency because
Hmm.
these, what my Lisa is specifically speaking of is the vision and the move had to be audacious, but she had to continue to pick up the dream. She had to keep it going year after year after year. I've known her since like 2019 when she was presenting this concept, this new idea to an event that I was hosting way back then. So yeah, I can ride with you to Miami because I've seen you do it. I've witnessed the consistency. I've been here for the vision, for the birthing, for the should I keep doing it? Should I pivot here? And if I pivot, will I keep going in this direction? And just watching you become deeper and deeper into that. So for me, I know the Dream Life Summit is important because as a believer, as a dreamer, and a visionary, you know, yeah, we have that vision, but you also need the work is the consistency. The work is last week no one liked my post. The work is no one answered the phone.
No one.
The work
Man,
is the all the brand deals fell through. The work is right after that, do you keep going?
Yeah.
The work is after that. If you can keep going and you can keep picking that up, then you're in your dream life era. Then you're in your build it and you're going to make something shake. If
hmm
you can be relentless, if you can be audacious about being relentless, then
Yeah.
you're going to build something worthwhile.
And it goes back to Teresa said on day one, if you can hold the vision when there's no proof.
yeah. Or when you have proof, the worst part is when 2020 created so many quick millionaires with like the boom of the coaching industry. And so many people are going back to work right now because they were used to it being easy. And it's just not. I've seen so many people talk about how it was like one of those blip, like it was not normal of how fast you can make money in 2020. And a lot of people just could not hold on to that because right now, and especially in the coaching industry, there's a trust recession, and the fact that so many people online got scammed during 2020 and took
Everybody
people's
was.
money. Oh my gosh. And don't even get me started on all of like the influencers going after each other, and everyone's got throwing out everyone's secrets online and all the things. So it's like, for me, it's, can you lose everything and still keep going? Or was it just you were just wanting to have fast cash? And if you're wanting just to have fast cash, and if you're just wanting it to be easy, like all of these bro marketers want to tell you it's 3 tips to 7 figure, it's just not. It's having 30, 20, 30K months, losing it all, building it back up, going back down, coming back up, and going through the ebbs and flows of what just business is. And you have to be, when it comes to the vision of what you want to do, you have to be in it for more than just money. You have to be wanting to make an impact. You're wanting to have to actually build something substantial that is going to change your consumer's life. And if not, then I don't want to work with you. I don't think the dream life is for you. It's not about building like quick cash and like schemes and plays and all of that. Is about building a vision, creating something that is for you to like really believe in and
Girl,
change your life.
you're getting hearts. Hearts and fire are hitting the chat.
Because that is such an important concept. It's like so many people just want a quick buck, and I just don't believe. Now, obviously, we want to make money fast. Like I'm all for like let's find a way of creating the impact but making money. But if you're just in it for the money, then I can't say that Dream Life Summit is for you, because we're here to make that ripple effect of change. So.
I don't even have words right now. That ripple effect of change ties back into something that I first heard one of my mentors say 10 years ago, when I was traveling to South Africa and working on her dream life and really building her nonprofit. And on the first trip to work with these kids, and it was like, it was all about ripples. Like, what are the ripples that we're creating today that will affect generations from
Yeah.
now?
Yeah. I want to, I think also when you're coming with new identity, it's you're breaking those generational traumas that because you're becoming a newer version of yourself. You're cutting ties of that version of you that got passed down from what your family wanted you to be. You're
Mhm.
cutting that off. You're creating something new. You are pouring into other people and then they're pouring into other people. I tell my husband all the time, you don't realize what your ripple effect is because like his ripple effect is like ocean right now of
Girl,
like
the ripple just from today, just for the 20 minutes he hopped on our call today. Like I was like, I need to go hear the replay. I gotta run this back.
I know Kimo was like, can you send me that recording from today? I was like, yes, I got you.
Seriously.
That's the thing. It's like, and he's so humble. And that's the thing also is that he works with 7, 8, 9 figure entrepreneurs. He builds their systems. He knows what that back end looks like. He knows the ebbs and flows, the ups and downs he's seen so many different phases of coaches that's out there. And
Can we
so
just name drop? Like I just think people I just need people to know what they're getting when they come to the dream life. You know, like I want to let them in, like let them behind the veil. Just drop one or two names. Like the names you dropped today, the back end that I saw today. Maybe not that one since I already said I saw it. But you know what I'm let's let the people know what they're getting. Like y'all do not understand.
Yeah, yeah,
I
I
didn't mean to put you on the spot. My bad.
I know.
Girl.
It's okay, it's
But
okay.
she's not lying when she says 7, 8, 9 figure business owners.
Yeah,
They got names. They got receipts.
yeah. Yeah, the biggest one I'll say that he has worked with, Dan Locke, is he's run his whole complete funnel system and worked with him for over a year. And um I mean, they were on calls with other bigger name entrepreneurs and some of the ones that I would say the info coaching space that he runs with, like Bashar and Paul and everything like that, they're more known in their industries versus like the big, like the Russell Brunson name, you know. So it's like, um,
She's worked with him too. Just hope we don't pick that up. Just in case you didn't. I'm gonna just make sure we put a pin in that.
so yeah, so it's just those. It's getting. So here's the thing that I also want to make it clear is that I've noticed is that I can give anyone a strategy, right? I can, and that's why the Dream Life Summit is so, so important and why I did Becoming Her and why I really focused on mindset and like the personal development of the entrepreneur. Because if we give you, I can tell you an automation all day. I can tell you how to go and build out a funnel or how to build out your community, how to build out your whatever the case may be. But if you're not, again, it goes back into identity. If you are not the person that can be that, to hold that, to be consistent, again, it goes into consistency, which is in the chat. If you are not the person that is open to the failure, like again, it goes into everyone wants that quick dollar. Everyone wants this to be $1 million business in 2 days. And that's just not how it works. I know all the entrepreneurs we work with, they have been building their business for 10, 15 years of where it's gotten up to that level. And that's 10 to 15 years of not the start, stop, start, stop. That's 10 to 15 years of consistent action. So you have to become that person that can go through hard times, can go through putting your toddler to bed and hop on a live, to the person who doesn't say no. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to show up in 6 months. I'm a I I don't want to fill this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do the emails, or I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it on Monday. That's just not, if people showed up for their business like they showed up for their job, they would actually maybe be successful.
Mm,
And I'll
my
just
girl, word.
that's what that's like, if you showed up for your business like you showed up for your job, y'all would be millionaires. Like, that's my thing. So that's what Dream Life Summit is. The Dream Life Summit is vision. You're going to have that identity. You're going to become, well, we're going to, we're going to show you how you can become that person. It is up to you to actually step fully into that. This is one thing that one of my mentors has taught me, is that we're just a guide. We are here to help you get there safer and faster, but it's up to you to be the one. What does this say? Say it louder for the
I was about to
people.
say, you're lighting up the chat. The chat is saying, yes, say that. Say it louder for the people in the back.
Yeah, so it's like you're here to just help them get there safer and faster, but it's up to you to be the hero. No one, when I had to finally learn that no one's coming to save me, I have to be my own hero.
That's
I
right.
have to be the one to actually do the work and do the things that I need to do to get to the life that I want to live. Um, my life changed, but I can't do it for you. I can't want it for you. I can't want it enough for you. I can't sit down on your lap and duct tape you to your computer and make you do the things. I can't even make you sign up for a free summit. I can't. So
A free virtual summit. You don't
if
even have
you're
to
not
go
willing
nowhere.
to sign up for a free virtual summit where you get the strategies from nine-figure business owners, you get my Lisa's Genius, you get Kima's AI content greatness, you get we have Coco on day 3, who is going to be talking about confidence and holding that. We have her husband Emmanuel. He was an
Free,
MBA
girl.
player.
Free.
Free,
Free. The link's
free.
in my bio.
Links in.
Please, just go click that link. Go get your free ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And Emmanuel, who is a retired NBA player who now coaches younger kids and the youth, he is going to be talking about treating your family like a championship team and being the leader of your family. I'm going to be closing it out with the million year blueprint. I have my dream year blueprint that I'm going to be sharing with you. Marquise is going to be on talking about his AI automation greatness. His business partner, Don Digital, is going to be talking about how to get leads and build a business so you can be more present with your kids, and teaching you about the Facebook ads and doing all that greatness. We have so many powerhouses and experts in their field. I am so excited. Yeah, I'm so excited.
You guys, if you do not have your tickets, I promise you, you do not want to miss this. The Dream Life Summit is happening December 15th. That is Monday. It will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If you can't make it, oh, Teresa, will they get replays if you go ahead and register? Oh, no replays? Okay. You
You
got to
have
Unless,
come and make sure you're there.
unless,
Unless you sign up
unless,
a,
Teresa,
Unless you do purchase a VIP ticket for only $27. Come on now. You can get all 3 days. There's what, like 15
there's
different
15 speakers.
15 speakers, 15 different events, $27. Or if you want a platinum ticket where you get our Automate Your Hustle for 30 days free, plus momentum
oh,
coaching from me and Marquise, and an AI audit for your business, that's only $97. So
what?
so much
How much is a
value.
month? How much is a month of Automate Your Hustle? Let's let the people know.
$97 right there.
So let's break down for the people who don't know what Automate Your Hustle is. If you don't know what automation in your business is, Automate Your Hustle is going to change that. Even if you just like, I don't even have an email list, Listen, you can get the DMs going without signing up for ManyChat, and it's unlimited. It's not going to cap you and then charge you and then charge you some more. It's totally unlimited. You can do your emails, you can do your text messages, you can set up a whole funnel. Somebody hits a keyword, you set up a funnel, you can be home watching TV. They literally had someone call, their AI answered, asked a bunch of questions, the AI got them what they needed, and then booked a call while they were watching the football game. Her and her husband.
Yeah. AI, if you want an automated business that grows without you, AI is the place to be. It is conversation AI where it just has conversations with people in your DMs, with your text messaging. However, people, if they submit a form on your website, whatever the case may be, and the AI takes over, and the goal of the AI is whatever you want it to be. Do you want sales? Do you want them to book a call? Do you want them to do something? AI, like they have no emotions. AI doesn't care if they say you suck. AI will be like, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. Do you want to book a call? AI doesn't care if you ghost them. AI just doesn't have any feelings. So so many people also tell me that they just are awful with sales. They aren't great with sales. So if you're not great with sales or you just feel like you aren't a salesperson, well, that's a whole nother conversation that we'll
But
have.
that's why I'm part of the AYA.
um, but AI can have those conversations with people and completely sell while you're living your life, while you're doing other things. If you're a busy entrepreneur and you just don't have time, AI. If you're not good at sales, AI is like, I can't, and this is like the beginning of it. I can't wait to see how AI just evolves this year. It's evolved so much over this past year. And that's the one thing. So many people are afraid of AI and are like, I don't want to learn about that. I don't want to put that in my business. But I will just say that if you don't learn about it, it's not going anywhere. And it's going to be one of those things. It reminds me of like when people were afraid of Google and like Google came out and people were afraid of the next thing, or like my parents when the internet happened and like the computer, what's this? And it's like, I feel like AI is that for us now. And it's just something that is not going anywhere. You have to learn it. And Kima is going to be there talking about it. And I am so excited. I think that AI is going to change the game for business owners in 2026. If I have a prediction, it's that.
Well, I plan on it changing this business.
It's going to.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
So I appreciate you both for joining. I appreciate you both for taking the time. Just Teresa on the motherhood tip, trust me, I get it. So hopefully you will get some rest tonight. Hopefully those kids will sleep in their own beds.
I was like, let me at least brush my hair.
Messy bun from bath still activated. I said the wine was more important.
I'm about to go grab me some. I had water. But we're about to go get some.
Yes, ma'am. Emma, thank you also for showing up tonight and all your and I'm just tongue tied, just all your authenticity, all your brightness, all your brilliance. So I just am so excited that both of you all are in my inner circle. I'm so excited that I will be learning from both of you all at the Dream Life Summit. Again, if you don't have your ticket, go click the link in the bio. It's free, it's virtual. Come show up. Get the VIP ticket, please, for $27. You'll be glad you can catch all the replays. There are 15 bomb speakers. Get the replay.
And I just want to thank you, ladies. We said at the beginning of this conversation that your community is so important. And if anything, if you don't get a ticket, if we're learning about anything, it's just the community of being around like-minded people. And I just appreciate both of you so much of just pouring in the love and care that you guys care about me and other people that you guys work with. And I just am so thankful to have met you and to be in your guys' circle. So if y'all aren't at the Dream Life Summit, I I feel sorry for you. I saw this. I just have to end on this. I saw a reel today, and it was a real estate broker, and he was like, "Well, what if someone rejects you? What do you say?" And he's like, "I send them an orchid, and I just say, I'm sorry that you made that decision because you're missing out." And I just want to send everyone an orchid who does not come to Dream Life Summit because you're about to miss out on great community, great people, and great knowledge. So.
Don't be that person. Don't
Um,
get that orchid.
that's gonna be my whole new thing, orchids.
Well, ladies, I appreciate your time. I appreciate everyone that popped in. I appreciate everyone that stayed. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a comment. Looking forward to it. Cannot wait. We cannot wait for you to be in the room either. So, thank you all. Have a great night, and we'll see you guys on Monday.
See you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.